I've been using Apple silicone and leather cases for the past months on my iPhone 14 and my iPhone 14 Pro. And these are both good cases, each with their own unique set of strengths. But depending on what you look for in a case, one may be better over the other. In this video, we're going to be covering everything you need to know. As always, I will leave all the purchase links down in the description. But first, I am doing a giveaway on this brand new Apple Watch Series 8 in midnight. If you want a chance to win, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, and comment which case you'd go for, leather or silicone, along with your Instagram username, and then follow me on Instagram where I will announce the winner on December the 25th. Okay, so first, let's compare the prices of both cases. Now, the silicone case comes in at $49 or £49, and then compared to that, we have the leather case, which comes in at $59 or £59. In terms of colors, the silicone case comes in a wide range of 8 different colors, where the leather case comes in 5. As you can see, today I have the midnight versions of both cases to compare. Now, looking at the cases from a silhouette in terms of the general design, they are quite similar. Although the Apple logo on the leather case is embossed, which I think looks very sharp and is a nice touch and also a natural resting place for my index finger as I hold the case. On the other hand, on the silicone case, the Apple logo sits flush, but uses a darker color to distinguish itself. On the insides, both cases feature this nice and soft microfiber interior, and this is great because this is going to help prevent scratches when taking the case on and off your phone, and will also help limit any dust or debris that you may get in your pocket from getting stuck in between your case and your phone. Though it is worth noting that only on the silicone case does the microfiber go all the way around on the inside, including the inner edges, whereas on the leather case, the microfiber is only on the back. And then when you apply the cases, both will show this really nice MagSafe animation. This is of course signature to Apple's cases. Both cases also feature an excellent fit going around the phone. Now, this is something you would obviously expect from a case made by Apple for the Apple iPhone, but is important in the event of a drop, as this means the case will be less likely to fall off. Now, let's talk about the feel in the hand. Starting with the silicone case, this has a really nice soft but still grippy feel. Compared to previous silicone cases from Apple, I found this newer silicone case to be a little bit smoother and less sticky. And I like this change, as this means it'll be easier to slide in and out of your pocket, and also means that the case will attract less pocket lint and dust that you will see, especially going around the top of the case. Now, it is important to note that this will still show to some extent even on the current silicone model, so if this is something that does bother you, the leather case will be a better alternative. Speaking of the leather case provides a really premium and nice feel in the hand that only the natural texture and the fine grain of the leather can provide. The grain texture in the supple leather provides a bit of grip while still feeling very smooth to the touch. In the end, I would say both cases have a really nice feel in the hand, and this is so important for a case that you use every day, but I will say that the leather case actually provides a bit more grip thanks to that natural grain texture on the leather, where the silicone case will provide a little bit more impact protection thanks to having that silicone layer, which will help absorb some of the impact in the event that it's dropped. When it comes to these buttons, these cases are quite different. Now, the leather case has color-matched aluminum buttons that feel very clicky. And I like this because it feels much more like the actual buttons of your phone compared to, say, a mushy button that you get with some cases, and also means that you retain that very clicky and tactile feedback, as you can hear. On the other hand, the silicone case features buttons that are also made out of the same silicone as the case itself. Now, they are slightly darker in color, so they'll be easier to spot, but at the same time, because they don't feature those metal buttons, they're a little bit more mushy and not as tactile in the hand when you press them, so I do definitely prefer the buttons on the leather case. In terms of the cutouts, both have the same size cutouts for the silent switch and lightning ports, which are easily accessible on both cases. However, when it comes to the speaker and mic ports, only the silicone case has very precise, tiny cutouts for each hole, whereas the leather case has more larger cutouts. I don't know why Apple did this differently on both cases, but I can tell you that on neither cases is the audio quality affected. A feature that I always find important in any case is raised edges. And I'm glad to say that both the leather case as well as the silicone case have a raised edge going around the display all the way around, as well as by the camera modules. Now this is great as this means that your camera lenses as well as your screens will be protected from the surface if say you're placing them on a desk, and this will help prevent scratches over time. The raised edges going around the display are high enough so that even if you use a screen protector like I do, the screen will still not make contact with the surface. I really like to see these durability enhancing features built into these cases. Now, an area that surprised me is thickness. I thought the leather case would be thicker than the silicone case, but in reality, the leather case is only a hair thicker. Even when you have the cases next to each other, I would say the difference is very difficult to discern. It'll even be difficult for me to show you this on camera. And in reality, I would say both cases, while they aren't slim, they only add minimal bulk to your phone, and this makes them really comfortable to use and hold in the hand, especially if you have the larger 14 Plus or 14 Pro Max phones, which are already bigger and harder to hold. In terms of fingerprints, the leather case holds up very well, practically not showing any in day-to-day use, while the silicone case, on the other hand, can at times show fingerprints. And then again, I want to mention that the silicone case, while it is smoother and not as sticky compared to previous generations of the silicone case, it can and will still attract some pocket lint that you will see over time, especially on the darker model. Now, you can easily rub this off, but again, this is something that you're not going to find on the leather case. And then when it comes to cleaning, the silicone case is easier to clean. If you need to, the silicone case can easily be wiped with a damp cloth. And this, I think, makes the silicone case a better option if you have a very active lifestyle. For example, if you're at the gym and you have sweaty hands, the silicone texture will feel nicer to grip and again can just be cleaned with a damp cloth, unlike the leather case where I do advise against this as this will damage the texture over time. I haven't really had to clean my leather case at all. Now what you can see are some slight variations in the level of shine of the leather from where my hand grips the phone, but this is something that I consider very minimal and just natural patina as the leather ages over time. So at the end of the day, which case is best for who? Well, let's start off with the leather case. The leather case is the more classy option of the two. It will pair seamlessly with any other leather accessories that you may have, like a leather wallet. Plus, for me, it is that premium feel in the hand that just makes this my favorite iPhone case and one that I keep going back to. On the other hand, the silicone case is a great option too. Perfect if you have a more active lifestyle. I also think that the silicone case will be more impact resistant thanks to having that impact absorption material and is also at a slightly lower price. Anyway guys, I hope that helps you out if you're choosing between the leather and the silicone case. At the end of the day, I can say that Apple's cases, while they do come at a price, are really great cases that I absolutely enjoy using, both the silicone as well as the leather version. Though for me, my daily case has been the leather case. This is actually the case that I've also used on my previous iPhone 13 and what I currently use on my 14 Pro Max. Anyway guys, let me know if you have any questions at all about the leather or silicone cases from Apple, and let me know in the comments which case would you pick and why. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.